Metamask is releasing a debit card if you want to. A lot of crypto companies are. So if you want to spend your crypto, now you can sign up. If you're in the US, you can sign up for a debit card from Metamask. Yeah, and you can spend directly from your Metamask wallet. Phantom Phantom's been killing it recently. They implemented Sui, biggest Sol wallet. They're becoming social now, and they support Bitcoin too. That's one of their biggest advantages. Yeah, so Phantom is also doing some good stuff too. I saw this Solana DApp revenue is still growing by leaps and bounds, led by meme coins. And there is this other game, PS5. I saw PS5 the other day, and PS5 released their Pro Edition. I don't know what the difference is. I saw it at Best Buy the other day. But anyways, there's this other game called Moonray that's set to launch. I know that the other game, Off the Grid, was the first one to launch on PS5. Doing very well. They're going to launch their token soon. It's on Avalanche. But there's this other game maker that's launching Moonray that's going to be on PS5 next year. And they have launched their token. I don't know too much about it, but they launched their token. But interesting enough, this game is on Ethereum. So I'm pretty sure not all of it's on Ethereum. Maybe just the token is, and maybe some NFTs are, but not the entire game. But yeah, interesting. And it's also on the Epic Games Store too. Bitwise is tired of waiting for Solana ETF to get approved in the US. So they're launching ETPs in Europe, which is good. There's a lot of ETF talk in America. XRP may be getting ETF. Yesterday I talked about maybe Hedera's getting one, Litecoin's getting one. Everyone may be getting one in 2025. There's going to be a lot of ETFs. And you may get bucket ETFs, like you may get like 2 or 3 or 5 crypto in one ETF. That would be pretty cool. But Solana overall is still going nuts, okay? Fundamentals of Solana in terms of like TPS and usage and volume and DEX usage and everything that you can measure, still sky high. Again, a lot of people are wondering why Solana is not moving up. A lot of people took profits in Solana and putting it in others, right? Solana broke through its all-time high already. Now came down a little bit because people are taking profits and putting in others. But fundamentally, Solana is like killing it. You guys know that. And the memes are still killing it. So that hasn't changed. But there are a lot of others, like Chainlink, for example, right? That has been doing really, really well. Whales are FOMOing into Chainlink and many others because for many reasons, they're just doing well. And that's why money's being spread out. It's good. A lot of these crypto are still very undervalued. They're still far off from their 2021 high. So still not too late to DCA into them before they get back up and break through. The stablecoin from Ripple, the RLUSD, seems like it was a success. A lot being minted today. That's why Ripple did pretty well. We'll see how this goes. But the more stablecoin that gets minted, the more that is being used, the more volume there is on XRP Ledger, ultimately will help XRP because there is a burning mechanism, and you know it'll burn XRP in the long run. And Dave Portnoy says he owns about $1.3 million in XRP, which is surprising because he is like the biggest lettuce hand there is. Once upon a time, he owned Bitcoin. Then he said he sold Bitcoin. Then he had SafeMoon, and then he sold SafeMoon, and then. So I'm surprised he holds anything. I'm surprised he even holds XRP. Yeah, I don't know. And then SBI says, you know what? They're gonna do something. XRP buyback program. So if that goes through, that could be pretty big. That could be pretty big. Yeah. Also, as for ETFs, there may be XRP ETFs coming soon, but not just XRP. Sol ETFs, Litecoin ETF, HBAR ETF. According to Eric, he's thinking that first we're going to get a Bitcoin Ethereum combo ETF, and then probably Litecoin ETF, which I don't think so. No one's asking for Litecoin ETF. Then HBAR ETF. No one's asking for HBAR ETF either. And then you get XRP ETF, Solana ETF. I think we're going to get Solana ETF before any of those, before Litecoin and HBAR. And then XRP ETF. So we're going to get those too. It makes a whole lot of sense. I know that some of you guys are hurting right now because altcoins have really dipped from their top, but from their bottom, they're still pretty good. At least the ones that have climbed. A lot of the altcoins have not entered altcoin season yet, but that's to be expected. Altcoin season doesn't really hit until the tail end of a cycle. But you know what? Looking at this, altcoin season or altcoin market cap is holding at this level, and it could bounce right back up. But we got a lot of good things happening still. Okay, like for example, Solana's fundamental is still great. Network just hit all-time high in transactions. That's awesome. Grayscale just launched their SUI trust. So usually whenever Grayscale launches a trust, the price goes up. But today was just a bad day, so you didn't notice SUI price go up. But normally all the other trusts that they launch, it starts going up. So good for SUI. This is also pretty good. Hedera gets an ETP in Amsterdam. This is kind of like equivalent of a ETF. So that's pretty good for Hedera. Again, this normally probably would have pumped the price, but again, today was not a good day. What else is there? Avalanche. They just recently launched their Avalanche 9000. They launched an AI development tool, $15 million. Okay, that's pretty cool. Chainlink entered a partnership with Shiba Inu. Wow. So Shibarium now adopted CCIP as its cross-chain infrastructure. That's interesting. That's something that you wouldn't expect. So Shiba Inu, Shibarium, and Chainlink have entered a partnership. So that's pretty big too. A lot of great stuff. A lot of great stuff today that came out. It was kind of overlooked by the market, chaos. But you know what, guys? Don't be discouraged.